That is cool, man. What is that? What's that for?
Tyler.
It's a miss. It's called a miss. It's a miss?
Your Maasai name?
Nashipai. And David is Olomonyak.
Olomnyak.
Yeah, so
Those are
thank you,
great names
speaker.
in Maasai culture.
Yeah.
Those are great names. Nashipai and Olomnyak.
I'm smoking a turkey stogie.
We've got When Life Gets Tough, Forever and Always. Forget, like, you know, the...
Okay, so we're just throwing, like, writing these down and we'll probably, like,
Exactly.
organize. Okay.
Yeah,
One of
so,
them about Florida.
yeah,
You definitely take a shot
protect
at
your
yours.
brothers and sisters. Your body is your temple. Honor what God...
That is the biggest Islamic university.
No, not this time.
It looks like it should be a hotel.
Next time we will visit
Yeah,
there.
that's how, like, big and large it is.
We still have tomorrow that we might be able to do it as well. So I'm just trying to do it one of these evenings, but it might come down to a choice. And then the other thing too is you know, we didn't get through everybody speaking last time. So like Tyler should have spoke last time. We'll have him up earlier next time. If we're in a hurry and we start cutting it, just know it's like I'm just trying to get us to the next thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that what would be great is if we don't have enough time for everybody, if we can get like the multiple people up there and each person say one or two lines, right, of their biggest message that they want to say or whatever, at least we can get up, you know, and say something to the students.
I'll keep setting the expectation. There are certain people on trip that knew that they wouldn't speak at every school, and that wasn't the most important thing to them. So, yeah.
Mike's like, I will. If we make him amazing.
Yeah. I mean, as you guys know, I have a big game that I normally play and everything, and like they get money and stuff. I didn't even do the game with them.
Oh, he's here again.
Karibuni Kajiado County. Welcome to Kajiado County. Say Kajiado County. Kajiado. Say Kajiado. 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 David, this is the Minister for Education here who allowed me to take the chief officer.
This is the office making you
Chief.
Twendeni kidogo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kajiado County.
You put the spotlight on me.
And we are at the education office of this county. We had told you initially that Kenya is divided administratively into counties, just like your states in the US. So we have 47 counties. Today we are in Kajiado County. The head of a county is governor. The governor has ministers. So we are at the minister's education office. Madam Minister is here. She's the one actually who allowed me to take you to that school. I had to greet with her. So and I thought we should say a courtesy call to her. So welcome, Abdi.
Hello guys.
Jumbo.
You're good? These had fun since we met.
Yes.
Yeah, and courtesy to our CC of education. So we have been even having training. I brought in students last week through our own county system. So karibuni sana. Feel at home. Let me give the CEO to say something, and then she gives the CC to say something. Then she will be joining us to the county assembly because the speaker of the assembly is waiting for us in the office. So that is where we are going, all of us. Then we do the interactions, and then we bond. Please CEO say something.
Actually, we prefer that we get an introduction from the county part, David and the team.
Good afternoon, everyone. Maybe before I say something, we have one of our directors, our youth director, is here. Maybe he can say hi. You know, he's a young man, so let him say hi.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Jambo.
Thank you.
Karibu Kenya. Karibu Kajiado. My name is Shadrach Saibulu. I am the Director, Youth and Sports, Kajiado County. I head the Department of Youth and Sports. We are so glad and happy to have you here. We are ready to know each other and interact more because we also have a lot we can tell you about Kajiado young people and the situation of sports in Kajiado County. Thank you so much and welcome.
Thank you so much. We also have one of our directors. You are together. Mr. Seth, I think you have interacted with him.
Yeah.
So maybe you can just say hi and then.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
I'm happy to have actually been with you. I've enjoyed your session at Isinya, and now welcome to the headquarters in the CC's office. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Hello once more. My name is Madam Naomi Parinkoi, Chief Office Education. I'm happy that you are here today. We really wanted to join you in the morning, but because of so many things that we were doing here, we actually allowed one of our officers to join you there. But we are happy because we know that you have interacted so well. Na tumefurahi sana. We are so happy. This is Masailand, this is Kajiado. We call it the County of Culture. And we are happy to be Kajiado people. And we are also happy to have you as one of our visitors. I'm the chief officer in charge of several sections. We have issues to do with ECD, early childhood education. We also have the library with us. We also have issues to do with bursaries and scholarship to our children. It entails us, and we have our senior most officer, who is our CC, and we are glad that we are here today. So we are saying karibuni sana. This should not be the last time that you are coming here, because we have actually a lot we can discuss, a lot maybe we can interact and see how we can assist one another, and I believe all will be well. So I don't want to speak much because of time. Let me welcome my CC to say one or two words.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
I'm Janet Sereu. I'm the Minister in charge of education, vocational training, youth and sports. And we have 4 directorates in our ministry. We have a directorate of early childhood education, the directorate of vocational training, we have the directorate of library, and we have the directorate of youth and sports, each headed by a director. I have 2 chief officers. She's one of them. Then there's another lady who is also the chief officer in charge of vocational training. So this is a ministry of women.
Wow.
So it's headed by 3 women. So we talked a lot with Abdi, and we discussed on the programs of Essential Kenya and how we can be able to intervene, embrace the program to be able to bridge the gap, to be able to help our youths in vocational training. Of course, the biggest population in Kenya is the young population. And the gap that we have is the gap of joblessness. Not everybody can be able to access the office jobs or white collar jobs, but what we are trying to change is the mindset and to show that there is a lot of potential in vocational skills. And we are trying to do comparisons between the developing world and the already developed world. And what we have noticed is there's a lot of embracing on vocational skills by the developed world. And we are trying to show our people that we can do and make a living using vocational skills. And I was happy to be able to understand some policies of Ezesha Kenya and the law charges that they are doing to make sure that people access education. So to us also, we are trying to do our best, especially to give the best to our young people in mentorship programs, life skills programs, digital spaces today, and that when you are in Kenya or in this office, you can access the market in the world. You can know what is happening in the corners of the world. So using our youth office and our young directors, our vocational offices, we are championing that through the mentorship programs and capacity building across the county. So I want to say, feel welcomed.
Yes, thank
We
you.
appreciate, he told me some of the programs that you are doing in the schools like the Moigas we've gone, the Al-Huda. We've talked a lot on how we can be able to live in our libraries. We have a library just here in town, and now we can make a skills hub in that library that our young people can access, make themselves busy, access the opportunities that are outside the world and make use of them. So I want to promise Abdi and the team that our ministry and the county government, even our governor, is a person who loves the young people. And we are going to work together to make sure we have an impact in their lives, that we make them access the necessary skills. We do capacity building on the opportunities that are available. So thank you so much.
Able speaker. This is our able speaker. This is the county government. He has been patiently waiting for us. That's why I had to push you. So he's a bit engaged. He's supposed to also travel. But Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to thank Mr. Justus Mokoya. He's the guy who has made this possible.
It's my second name, Justus.
Yeah, Justus, your second name.
Yes, I'm also Justus.
Yeah. So we have brought the guests, and I will not take much time.
Even bring this one off. I think.
I will not take much time because they are our guests. They are here to see on how devolution has helped us and how do the county government works. You are the lead of the team. You are the right person to speak to, the right person to guide us on that. Please feel welcome in Kajiado County on behalf of the team. Karibuni sana. Mr. Justus, please.
Thank you, Speaker, my namesake, and we are happy to be here. I have brought visitors to you. These are our brothers from the US. They are called Top Talent Agency. They are friends that visit our country mostly once in a year. And they are more of our development partners because they usually come around to check and see what can they support, which area can they support, mostly in education and talent. And they've been with us this almost fourth time they're coming to Kenya, and they have gone to various parts of this country. supporting students, sponsoring people, paying for them fee, doing projects in schools, tanks, walls, paintings, and many other things that they've done in this country. And when they said they're coming to Kenya this time around, I thought they should be your visitors. Last year when they came, they were visitors of the Minister PS Raymond at Kencom Towers. Today I thought I should bring them here. I understand you've patiently waited for us since morning, sir. It's not easy to find the speaker in office waiting for us this way. So we feel humbled, and we want to say thank you. Mr. David Fegan, our brother, is the lead of this team. If I allowed him, he could introduce the team before you take over. Welcome, Brother David.
Welcome. And how much time do we have?
We have around...
at least you have 15 minutes.
Okay, good. Yeah,
because we are running out of time. We're almost to start the house.
Yes.
But,
so this here is Isabel Donadillo. She's the owner and founder of Top Talent Agency.
Okay.
And she's the one who knows the most Swahili. She's been here with me now 4 times in the last 3 years.
To Kenya.
Yeah. So she's a speaker, best-selling author, numerous interviews, shows. She just won recently the President's Lifetime Achievement Award out of the White House of the United States of America.
Great.
And part of winning that award was some of the service that was even done here in Kenya. This over here is Alex Corson. We've known each other going back almost a decade. Yeah. She's a successful entrepreneur, business owner. She's been published. She's regularly interviewed. She's a speaker. She came out and even brought her husband behind here, over here, Mike.
Oh, great. Pleasure.
World-class chef and quite the success himself. He's also entertainment on our bus and support. Back over here we have Andy. This is Andy Monet. Andy Monet is a very big-time consultant and coach. She works with 9-figure companies, 10-figure companies, places like Walmart. So she's in there to help kind of with their bottom line, with their culture. And every single person here has spent money and left their businesses and families to come here just to serve. This over here is Libby Lovejoy, sitting here in the back.
Jumbo.
Yeah.
Jumbo.
She's another successful businesswoman. She owns real estate and has had different businesses that she's ran successfully in the U.S. She loves kids. A lot of kids come to her for advice, and that's something that she started making more of her focus. I'm very amazed, as you might be able to tell. You know, she was born blind, and she has a seeing eye dog who she left behind, you know, to come and do this. And so she is everybody's fan favorite. All the girls just love her, and some of the schools have, you know, chosen us to come and visit them or ask because they want to meet Libby. This here is Tyler Ornstein. He started a coffee company when he was just a teenager, just a bicycle and backpack. Now it's a multi-million-dollar coffee company called Tyler's Coffee. So we talked about the tea exports here, and you know, he's looked for other places that he might be able to create businesses and expand, and so we brought him here. We also published his book. It's all about his story. Very successful guy, and I like to give him a hard time. Feel free to give him a hard time if you'd like to as well. This over here is Nikki.
It's my life. I've just accepted it.
This here is Nikki Lee. And Nikki is a model. She's an actress. She has a very large online following. She's a humanitarian. And she's just recently at one of the royal weddings in Europe. People seek her out to get her endorsement of their brands, things of that nature. She's a big fan of kids as well. This here is Roosevelt Williams III. He runs a group in San Diego, California called Young Black in Business.
Young Black in Business.
Yeah, Young Black in Business. Yep. And if you want to get like elected in the city of San Diego, like they go to him. They want to be on his stage. He runs a local community, a group. He works with youth. He gets them involved in sports. He helps them get college degrees, things like that. Big time pillar of the community in Southern California. So, and then over here to the right is Jenny Carrington. And Jenny has a nonprofit organization, We Are Mother Earth, and she's done a lot to raise awareness for the planet. She's also a speaker, a best-selling author. I mean, all these guys are. She's a singer, dancer. She's done it all. So she's here supporting our event as well. She speaks to schools in the U.S. She does programs also with there. She just did a big one in Los Angeles, California. This here is Raiza Rengel. And Raiza.
Karibu. Karibu is welcome.
She's another very successful business owner and real estate owner, and she started a group that supports actors and actresses in the U.S. She's helping us work on a documentary that we're filming right now for Bloomberg TV. So that's why we have a lot of extra cameras around and things like that. So she's helping us with that as well. She also sings, she also dances, acts. Very, very diversified group of people here. And this here is Justice. He doesn't know what 5 minutes is. He doesn't know what 10 minutes is. We're starting to... We would have been here sooner. It's all his fault. No, I'm just kidding. No, Justice is doing a good job for us. How was that? Was that pretty good? Pretty fast? I'm sure I missed a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm going to be in trouble with all of them later on. But I did my best.
Thank you, David. Back to you, Mr. Speaker.
I think you have our CC who have been with you all the way. And I don't know whether you can introduce some of the people you are with, if you wish so.
So thank you, Honorable Speaker. We received them in our office, and of course this one is attached to our youth and youth subsector and directorate, and how we can be able to partner with the digital and Ezesha Kenya to be able to diversify the skills of our youth. We had our youth director. We want to co-opt like the digital skills, digital hub system, and to be able to connect our youth to the outside world, to show them there is an opportunity. Apart from the office work, there is a lot of opportunity from the outside exposure in digital and even vocational skills. We've talked with Abdi on how we can be able to work together, partner with the county government to link our youth from Kajiado County to Ezesha programs, and even to devolve it down to the ground, to the grassroots, so that we can be able to open up our youth to the various opportunities. So we've come with my chief officer, Madam Naomi Paringoi. She's the one who is in charge of education, the youth sector.
Thank you, Waziri. And the top talent team. I think that is the name for the group.
Yes. There we go.
Our CC, and of course my brother Abdi and my namesake, Justus. As I want to welcome you to the Speaker's office, and of course with the County Assembly and the County Government of Kajiado. So I want to welcome you.
Yes.
Secondly, I'm very proud that when you have done your introduction, I believe and trust that this is a very great team. The kind of introduction you have done is a very great team.
Yes.
And as I've been told that my names are Justus Onenguso, the Speaker of the County Assembly of Kajiado. So I want to say karibuni sana, karibuni sana. So brothers and sisters and the CC, I want to say karibuni sana. I'm very proud. I have been patient to wait for you. Of course, I was told that you'll be arriving at almost 11. But when I was told you are visiting some schools, of course, I must have been patient to wait for you, because you have been working hard throughout.
Yeah.
So karibuni sana. And as the Speaker of the County Assembly, I want to assure you that the CC, that we are going to partner with you.
Yeah.
And of course, my brother Abdi, as I have heard that some of you have been here in Kenya for almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
And of course, partnering with our schools in one way or another, helping, assisting. And I think when you talk of business people coming all the way from the United States to help, it is a very noble idea. And that is the reason I was not in a hurry. I was actually to wait for you until you finish what you are doing. So when
patience is much appreciated.
And of course not in vain, because what you have been doing, you go to senior, you go to the other schools, and of course you imagine people coming all the way from the United States, maybe it's 15 hours flight.
30.
30. How many hours?
Yeah, it depends on where they're coming
It depends
from.
on whichever route you are taking to Kenya. But so I think it would have been very embarrassing for me not to wait for you for 3 hours.
Thank you.
So I think I'm very proud of this team, Justus and your brother Abdi. Of course, the way they are talking, you must have been doing good with them.
Yes.
And of course, that is why they want to extend their partnership beyond what you have been doing with them. So on behalf of the county government of Kajiado, and of course our governor, because we have a setup. When we talk of county government, as a devolved system, you have a county government with the two arms of government in it. That is the county executive and the county assembly. County executive is headed by the governor, and the county assembly is headed by the county assembly speaker, who is me. Therefore, please welcome, and we are very happy to receive you. And of course, we are proud of what you have been doing. When I was told you are coming, I was trying to see what kind of this top talent agency or team is doing. And the way you have said and the way I've been told, I want to tell you that as a people, as a country, of course, as a people of Kajiado, as a Maasai community, we are proud of you and we welcome you to Kenya and of course to the county government of Kajiado. And I hope that, as you have said, that the CC have said, county governments in Kenya are 47 plus the national government, meaning that these default systems were introduced in 2010 when we did our new constitution. The reason was actually to try and bring development to the grassroots people. However, as you have seen, we are third world country, so some of the issues you are seeing are not very much impressive. But we are trying. We are trying to improve the lifestyle of our people. And of course, as a county government, when you talk of sports or talents, that is why the county government of Kajiado, we have a fully fledged department headed by the CC to deal with the talents, sports, and whatever that is necessary to improve the earnings of the younger generation, or even to make them work hard and bring them out of, I think you also deal with this issue of drugs. So when we improve our activities in terms of the young people dealing with sports, and of course now with the kind of speeches you can give when you talk of business people, and then I think you are doing the best thing for our youth. So as a county government, we have a fully fledged departments that deal in whatever you are talking about, headed by the CC. We have the CEO, and of course as a county government we also allocate some money in our budget going down to the ward level, because in the county government we have what we call the sub-county. We have then we go down now to the ward level, where we do a lot of sporting activities to try. We allocate money so that we have football teams. We have these other issues like schools having the activities in issues of drama. So we have all those issues that we deal with. We also have policies that guide us on how to do, how to partner with the partners. Therefore, I think when you come, the roadmap to what you want to do is very clear to us, because we have been doing a lot of partnering with different partners. So my friend, my brother, and then when you introduce your colleagues, I think you have many of you have a very great and very impressive careers that can actually encourage all of us to keep working hard. Personally, I also started as a business person. When I was very young, I was not employed anywhere before becoming or having some interest in politics. And I was first elected as an MCA. An MCA means a member of county assembly. It's a law cadre, because it's actually below the speaker's seat, for 10 years. So I have been a member of county assembly since devolution, that is 10 years. And then I decided now to go a notch higher and go over the speaker's seat, which was a bit easy for me to win, because I had many of my colleagues coming back, because I was in that team. So it was easy for me to win the seat, because I've been working within the county assembly for 10 years. So in the last election, I was elected as the speaker of the county assembly. So I have been here in this assembly for almost 12 years, not as a speaker, but as a member of county assembly and now as the Speaker of the County Assembly. So when I hear the kind of activities you do back home, I become very interested. I become very thankful of kind of things that we need to do as a county. And therefore, my friends, my comrades, welcome to Kajiado County. I think welcome. And I think also we have been having a lot of partners. But I think this is the right team that we need to partner with. My friend Abdi.
Speaker, asante
What
sana.
happens is you have taken too long to introduce your friends to us.
Speaker, asante sana.
Because unasema 3 years down the line, she has been around. So mimi nasema karibuni.
Asante
And
sana.
I want to assure the CC as a county assembly, whatever thing you want us to help to accommodate our friends, we are ready.
So we usually spend a lot of time in Kissy and also up in Narok County, and Justice was helping us, and he said, David, no, you need to spend more time here. So
I think he's right. What he's saying.
He did. So he extended our trip here. So you have him to thank, because he changed up our itinerary.
Because it's also, just so you can imagine, it's also, Kajiado also has a lot of youth. We have almost 4 universities from Rongai up to here with the UMA that just started. So Justice was made, that was the right move, and even equally so, Abdi, thank you. So you're in the right place, work with a lot of youth. Thank you, Speaker. I work with Abdi in Extension. And yeah, I'm really, really happy that you guys are here, man. Come and help us.
We usually just speak at Kenyatta University and then maybe University of Nairobi.
Oh, yes.
And that's it. We just go to the universities, but it was Justice that really opened us up and said, hey, will you come visit these other schools? And he helped pick those
So
things.
how long are you still within in Kenya?
We'll be here till next Monday in Kenya.
In Kenya.
Yeah. But on Thursday we'll go up to Kisii County.
Actually, Speaker, what I've done,
yes,
they have been visiting places away from Nairobi. So, and what I thought of was we could introduce them to a county that is next to Nairobi, a marginalized county. And you see how I work, David, I have representatives in most of these counties. Abdi is my representative in this county. So when I called him to my office, I told him I want to come to your county with the visitors. And I think I might have felt that the Speaker is my namesake, even without knowing. And so we want that as this team comes in, we are going to figure out and see what is it that they can do with us. They have loved this county, and I think they feel like they should not leave the county. We are actually headed to our next school here. So thank you, Abdi. Speaker, when you see Abdi, just know that he has been sent by me. It's authentic, and so you can accord him whichever kind of support.
I think Abdi is a very known figure in Kajiado,
County.
and he's a very good character. So
Yes.
we are not worried when
So
you say
anytime he comes in, that is why I chose him.
Everybody knows you.
I chose him, and you know, even at the national speaker's office of the National Assembly, Abdi works with us there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Abdi is one person that is known also by the Speaker of the National Assembly. So David, very much welcome here. I'll be back here, Speaker, in 2 weeks' time. And I'm sorry that we were told we are coming at 11. We were to enter the county at 11, and actually we did, but not in your office.
But
We were
in
to
Isinya.
enter, in the county, and we
But there's
entered
no
even a
problem.
little
I
bit
said,
early. We are
if
very
they were
sorry
able
for
to
that.
come here, flying for 12 hours
Then
or
you can
50
wait
hours.
for that.
In fact, I was to wait you until you come.
Yes, I'll
Doesn't
be back
matter
here
whatever
2
time.
weeks' time. I'll be back here.
Yes.
I'll communicate what we have said with David, which areas can we partner. With the time, this is one of the counties that I could wish that should host the first Kenyan office for the top talent agency.
Oh, that will be
Because they need an office here in this country. They have become brothers. We are working on their citizenship, especially. So they're part of us.
The office is available. So don't worry
The
about the
county
office.
will
We are
also-
just worried about them coming.
Well, 2 years ago, we met with Governor Simba Arati, and we started several different programs in several different places, but it's gone slow. So we'll challenge you to see how fast you can go.
This is going to overtake
See how
Simba
fast you can
Arati.
go.
Being my initiative, Simba Arati is my governor back at home, but we will overtake this one.
How many counties are there in Kenya?
47 counties. We have 47 counties.
Yeah.
So we have 47 counties. And the good thing also about Kajiado, apart from being near to the city, it has both rural and urban. So it's a very good county that you can experience all sort of man of life that you want to enjoy.
Isabel, you want to say some Swahili?
It definitely feels like a second home for us, and it feels good to be able to do more
for the Kenyan citizens, especially the youth.
Yes.
That it's a soft spot
yes.
for all of us, and we want the future to prosper because we see so much potential here in Kenya.
And in Kajiado, especially in Kajiado.
Especially, yeah.
Isabel, your Maasai name?
Nashipai.
And
David is Olomanyak.
Olomnyak.
Yeah, so
those are great names in Maasai culture.
Yeah.
Those are great names. Nashipai and Olomnyak.
Thank you, Speaker, and your protocol team. We are headed to St. Patrick's Township School for like an hour also, then Al-Huda before we go back to Nairobi.
I think I want to say thank you very much, all of you, and especially the head of delegation, both Justus and Abdul and my brother here.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Before we conclude, may I have a picture with you? I'd like to share with our governor. And
Yeah, you can go outside. We have a photo with the entire team.
I also just wanted to say very briefly, it's really inspiring to be at the girls' schools.
The reason why that school was started, the reason behind that school, the reason why it was started by our forefathers was actually to help the girl child. That was the reason why it was started. So it is a school that all of us have a very big, it is a very big school with a lot of importance to us. So as you say, we are going to help, and of course we are always helping the school. So.
But also the women in leadership as well. I just want to honor that the work
You see
you're
now
doing
the
in
Department of Education, the CC, the CEO,
It's just amazing.
and they are also daughters of this country.
Actually, now in Kenya, the Chief Justice is a woman, Deputy Chief Justice woman, Attorney General woman. Yeah. All the regular women. The judiciary and every legal office is the office of women. So we are doing better.
Thank you for
we are becoming a bit jealous as men.
We're trying to get
Speaker.
Justus.
Asante.
Sasa mimi nimeshukuru.
Again nataka tuone wakitoka nione ni nini tunaweza fanya na wao pamoja. Nimefurahi, nilikuwa nataka wakupate.
Yeah, please.
Baadaye nione
Mimi ndio nimefurahi zaidi.
Kabisa.
And of course the CC nafikiri is also very happy.
We will find something, especially in the education sector.
Yes.
Tuone kitu ya kufanya.
Especially the area of the youth.
Nitakuja hapa in 2 weeks time.
Yes.
Alafu tuongee vizuri.
Yes. Wewe kuja.
Thank you, Speaker.
Provided you give information, we will wait.
Mr. David, in Kenya, when you address the speaker, you start by saying, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Mr.
Speaker,
sir.
Thank
He
you,
told
sir.
me he wanted the American culture.
He wants
I was Speaker, sir.
Is that going to be on my citizen test?
It'll be on the citizen test, yes.
David, is that how we need to address you?
She'd be the first person to get citizenship.
Mr. David,
I also wanted to mention, I know I'm connected to an organization with the United States government that brings certain leaders in each section of power in different countries. Challenges, different things, and different ways that we handle business and we handle different stuff. And then so that we can bring it back to implement.
That is great.
So I would love to make
we will actually work out on that. Because as an assembly, we used to have some of our members do some benchmarking to whatever.
Smile over here for a picture.
Oh, this agency does so much.
Smile over here for a picture.
They host seminars and different.
Cheers! Nice!
Very nice.
Jumbo!
That is cool, man. What is that? What's that for?
It's a miss. It's called a miss. It's a miss.
Where the senator sits when they are around. But the other side is where the member sits. He's one of our members, Judy, the member of the county assembly, special elect.
Yeah.
And his Honorable Moloma is an elected member of the assembly. The Honorable Susan is a member. He's also sitting in Supreme, but we are from different county projects. Who's a member of the county assembly, nominated for special elections. The reason we have made a bit is to allow you to give some resources.
Thank you, sir. We will not wish to delay you more. Very good.
So, asanteni sana. Umesema ngapi?
Yes, sir.
Asanteni sana.
Thank you, sir.
So, thank you very much. Please feel welcome. Not just today, but every day. Whenever you are visiting Kenya, please, we are ready to partner with you. And of course, we feel that these are very great team.
Yes.
Nishukuru sana. Sasa wageni wako naweza mteleza. Thank you.